Hello! Welcome to another episode of Shattering Limits with Cindy, where we do evaluations and give you some real life insight onto different products for people who are disabled and whether it's a good purchase for you or not. I'm very excited because this day we're going to be doing it's Vive, and it's called, I'm going to get the exact name of it because it's kind of an odd name thing for things. It's just called an assistive device for seniors, and you put it in your car, and it's supposed to be an assist device to get in and out of your car. It just says easily exit vehicles, providing stabilizing assistance for I'm not sure if it's Vive or Vive car assist handle, and you can get it out of a car, truck, or SUV. It's all for all vehicles. The little box had said good for 99% of the vehicles. And as you'll see on the when we do the video for this, it didn't fit all vehicles snug and securely, but it did fit, when it did go in, it was a secure device. And it's a comfort grip on here, so it's a pretty good size grip. And so you just have to make sure that this can go into the part on the car for this. It's lightweight, scratch resistant, can support up to 300 pounds, 60-day warranty. So anyway, we did evaluate it in a few vehicles, so we're going to do that evaluation now. And that was at Carolina Auto Direct in High Point, North Carolina. And we did do a few cars to see, basically, if you do need this for somebody in your life who is disabled, and I would take this if you're buying the car, take this with you to make sure this part can go in. There are a lot of these devices on Amazon, so if this one does not seem to fit whatever your current vehicle, you can certainly get another one in order to put it in there so it can fit directly. So anyway, now we are going to go do our road trip, and we're going to go to Carolina Auto Direct in High Point, North Carolina. I'll see you there. We are here, well, come on in the tube. We are here at Carolina Auto Direct. I'm here with Mike and Carolina Auto Direct in High Point. They also have a location in Lincolnton. We're in the High Point location. We're going to be doing some demonstrations of this device. It's a Vive Car Assist device for a car. And we're going to be doing a demonstration of this. It says it's good for 99% of the cars. So we're going to see how it does in a Honda Civic. I believe it goes right into the door device. Oh, okay, that goes in very well. That was not hard at all. Okay, and then leverage to get into the car. And I'm trying not to make it loose or anything like that. Oh, and that works well. This is nice, because normally if this was out like this, I would just have to use leverage on this little circle thing here, the ring thing here, and the car. So this does give me some other additional leverage to get in and out of the car. And I like this. We're doing a shorter car right now. Then we're going to do a medium-sized car after this. Okay, we are now doing a Ford Escape. This is a little bit taller car. I want to also do this because I want people to consider, if they are buying a car and they have somebody in their life who needs this kind of assistance, then maybe a shorter car or a medium-sized car might be a little bit better and easier for them to get in and out of. So we're going to see how this works for a medium-sized car. And okay, that not going in super well. It said it's supposed to fit for 99% of the cars, and this might be that 1% of the car that doesn't. So, I do not feel very secure putting it in this car, because it's not going to go in. So this one, I would have to say, just watch out. If you do have to use this device, or someone in your life needs this device, make sure this actually fits in the car. There are different size hooks. There are different size hooks, levers to do to get it in a car. This said it's supposed to fit 99% of the cars, and I think this is the 1% that it does not go in. So just take that into account if you are buying a car and you have somebody who needs an assistance device like this. We're back. Mike was so nice. The Ford Escape, this was too big for the Ford Escape. This is a Kia, and he said this one does fit. The part does fit. I think that this might be a little bit wide for some cars. It says 99% of the cars, but if you are getting a car and you do need this for somebody who's disabled, then I would definitely test this on the car to see. Okay, and this one, oh yeah, this one goes in no problem, so this one is fine for that. We're going to see how it feels going in. Okay, feels pretty stable. Kind of, not real wobbly, but just kind of wobbly. Whoopsie. And this, I'm not tall person, but I still hit my head, so even though just not graceful. So this is good. I think this is pretty stable. It's a thick hand, so a nice thing to get leverage on. It just is a little wobbly in there, so it's not a huge deal. But if you do want to make sure that you have enough stability to get up, then you might want to just check that. But this is still good. And I think this is a good lever for this car if you need that kind of leverage to get out. And I have my chair here, so I'm gonna sit in my chair. I did not hold the lever, but even taking it in and out is no problem for that. Okay, we're gonna try one more car. Okay, this is the final car that Mike has brought out for us. This is a Lexus. And obviously it is a little bit taller, and some people just really want this kind of car, which is fine. But if you have somebody in your life who is disabled or needs assistance, this may be a little bit harder for them to get in and out of. We're going to see how I do with this device in this taller car. And it does have a running board, so that can help. Oh, but it doesn't quite go in there. And I don't trust it. Here, I'm gonna see if I can get enough. Okay, I was to say I can hold on, but it's not in the little gap there. So we're gonna see how this does. And I would say I don't feel comfortable trying to get in this car. It's just too tall for me. So if I was driving, even grabbing onto this part right here, it's just too tall for me. I mean, you can see that, and I'm a short person though too. So it only comes waist high to me. But even with this here, I don't feel stable getting in this car. I would really need to, somebody would have to lift me up every time to get into this car. So this is a consideration. If you are buying a car and you have somebody in your life who is disabled and needs assistance, either you're going to be putting them in the car every time, or they are just not going to be riding with you. So this is a consideration for that. And this device is good. It did not go in here super effectively. So there are a few cars it does not go into. If you do have someone disabled and you want to be able to use this for them, make sure you take this when you're looking at cars to see if this works. There are a lot of devices like this, so you probably will be able to find one that could go in there. And so it is helpful for them if you can get it in. If you can't, then they would have to just use the side of the car and try to do that for leverage. So this has been a wonderful display. I thank you so much, Mike. Yay. We're at Carolina Auto Direct in High Point, North Carolina. And I was to say, come out and see their beautiful cars that they have here. So you're going to want to see cars. If you do want to check this, you can also bring this little handle in there to see if that would work as well. But this has been a great experiment. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, I think that was a great evaluation of this device to see whether it worked, how it worked in different vehicles, and we were able to do 3 different vehicles. It did not fit in one of the vehicles, so we did switch out for another vehicle, and it did, in one of those, it didn't go in super well for it, but it was that end Lexus car that we did, and I don't think I was going to be able to get up in that anyway, but it fit in, just not snugly. So, like I said, if you do have somebody disabled in your life who needs this in order to get in and out of a car, just some added leverage to get in and out of the car, I would take this with you if you are buying a car. And then if you do use it on your current vehicle or need to use on your current vehicle, you may find that this little part here is too thick to go in, so it's secure to go in. And but there are a lot of these devices online. However, when this did go in securely, I felt very secure, very sure going in and out. It had the leverage, added leverage to go in and out. So it worked very well for that. So when it worked and when it was secure, I think this was a very good device, and I would definitely suggest this to purchase if you need it for somebody in your life who needs added leverage in order to get in and out of the car. And so I would suggest this was a good buy for whomever if you need this. And I was gonna say I did mention before that I was gonna add some background decoration for this, and I have added some of it. Some of the devices we have used. There's a reacher grabber tool, and also the bed rail, which you can just barely see down here, and then some other devices that we have to get to and to evaluate. Their grab bar, the shower grab bar, we're going to be evaluating. Everything we're going to be evaluating. I do want to get somebody who has arthritic hands or Parkinson's to use some of these devices, because I don't have that. So I want to make this an authentic, transparent site where you can have reliable information. So I will have to, I am trying to get that to be used by people who do have arthritic or difficulty with their hands. But the other devices we'll be able to use, and I can show you with, in my situation, because I do have issues walking, obviously, with MS, and moving, and how these devices do work for somebody who has that issue. And I'm excited that we'll be able to use those. This was great in order to do this at Carolina Auto Direct in High Point, North Carolina. Thank you so much for being able to do this with us. I was very excited to go out there. They were very, very accommodating for me, and I really appreciate that. And I hope to see you next time. All of the links will be down below. I am an Amazon affiliate, so if you do decide to buy this, I do get a small commission from this sale. And I have a website as well, the www.shatteringwithcindy.com. So all the products are on there. They have not all been evaluated, but you can do a link, and it has a link to Amazon, and you can click on that link and see about the evaluation of people on there. But I will be trying to get to as many products as possible for people, so they can know whether this is a good purchase or not, and give a complete, transparent evaluation of it. So thank you, and we'll be seeing you next time for the next evaluation of a product, and I hope you have a wonderful day.